Hello boys, how are you? Good afternoon. Today we finish our chapter. This is end of the chapter 9, that is about kinetic energy of the particle in different state of matter. Okay, now here we discuss many times these things and today we revise. Look, here we discuss three things: temperature, pressure and volume of a substance, and these three variables, when we discuss any two variable at the same time, the third variable will be constant. Okay, then we can discuss, otherwise we can discuss. Now the relationship between volume and pressure is inversely proportional. Inversely proportional mean when one quantity increase at the same time other will be decrease. When we increase the volume, then the pressure will be decrease at the same temperature, at the constant temperature. Now we discuss volume and pressure. When we discuss volume and pressure, then temperature will be constant. Temperature will not increase or decrease, same temperature. And when we decrease the volume, then pressure will be increased. Now this is the definition. Now how it increase or decrease, we discuss this. Okay, now when we increase the volume, then the collision between the particle of matter become decrease because there is more space. When we increase the volume, then the space between the particle they become more. So according to their motion, the collision between the particle will be decreased, and when collision will be decreased, then pressure will be decreased. Okay, this is number one. And when we decrease the volume, then the collision between the particle increase because volume become less, and when the collision will be increased, then the pressure will be increased. This is the, if you can say, microscopic view of the particle, and they are increasing or decreasing. This is the relationship between volume and pressure, that is inversely proportional. Now we discuss the relationship between pressure and temperature. When we discuss these two things at the same time, the volume will be constant. Okay, now the relationship between temperature and pressure, it is directly proportional. Directly proportional mean when one quantity increase at the same time other will be increase. Now how it will be increase or decrease? When at the fixed volume we increase the temperature of the substance, then the kinetic energy of the particle in the substance increase. When the kinetic energy increase, then the collision between the particle increase, and when the collision increase, then pressure will be increased. So when temperature increase, pressure will be increased. Now when we decrease the pressure, then the kinetic energy of the particle decrease. When the kinetic energy of the particle decrease, then collision will be decreased. And when collision decrease, then pressure will be decreased. So the temperature is directly proportional to the pressure. When we increase the temperature, pressure increase. When we decrease the temperature, pressure decrease, but at constant volume. Okay, this is the relationship between each other. This is so important. Okay, boys, you revise this and see you later. If you have any question, you can ask next class. Assalamu alaikum.